Hey guys, Tim here with Camping Fever RV Rentals in Ludington. Just going to do a short walkthrough tutorial on the functions and kind of the setup of the campers. This is our unit 1 and 2. We have the same floor plan. The only difference between the two is the color schemes on the furniture. First thing we'll start out with is right when you come in the door, right to your left, there will be a monitor panel. This kind of tells you how full all your tanks are and gives you some operation of some of your appliances. Your first button right here is for your slide out room. You just got to make sure your unit's level and your stabilizer jacks are out before you bring it out or in. This is for your power awning. Power awnings are pretty awesome, except they're pretty chintzy. If it gets a little bit of windy outside, make sure you bring it in. If you leave the campsite for even an hour, go ahead and put them in. At night, definitely put it in. Weather can change in a heartbeat. Your second switch here is your water pump. This gets the water pressure from the fresh water tank down below up to all your fixtures. The water heater, this is your gas side of the water heater. This unit actually has an electric side too. I usually use electric, but you can use gas. All you have to do to use it is turn it on and it'll automatically light. You can leave it on all the time. Your next light switch is for an LED light strip across the bottom of your awning to light the outside up. This next one is for like just your main interior light. Now if you go up here, it tells you how full your tanks are. If you push the button and one light comes on, it's empty. If you push it and the light, all 4 lights come on, it's full. Now these are kind of dummy lights, we call them, because they're sensor probes that stick out into your tank. The black, which is your toilet especially, after you dump it, sometimes it'll still read 2/3 full or it'll read full. It's because a piece of toilet paper or something got caught on the moisture reading sensors, and that's what it's telling you, that hey, it's full. Well, it's actually not full. After you dump it, you know it's empty, so you kind of have to go by that. Your first button is battery. If you push it, it's saying full. To check your battery, you have to unhook the unit from shore power. Right now, I don't even have a battery in it, but since I'm hooked to shore power, it's saying that, hey, I'm full. So if you want to check your battery, just unhook it from the shore power, check it, and that'll be what it's really at. Your fresh is your onboard water supply. Usually about 40 gallons, not very much at all. Go ahead and push it, it's empty. Your black is going to be your toilet, and your gray is going to be your sinks and showers. Next thing we'll go to is your sink. It's just like a house sink, except these are a lot chintzier. Just make sure the kids aren't pulling on them. They're just plastic. Next, we have a microwave. It's just like your microwave at home, really basic. The next thing is your hood vent. You use this when you're cooking to vent out heat and moisture. There's a fan button. All you gotta do is turn it on and it'll start sucking the air out. Turn it off when you're done. The next one is your light. It's just a little 12-volt light. It's kind of nice for a night light. When you're using the hood vent, a lot of units on the outside have a flapper that you have to open. So just make sure you're aware of that. The next thing we have is your oven stove combination on this unit. All you have to do is for your burners, turn it to light and then turn the sparker. Make sure you turn the sparker the correct way or you'll break it. If your unit doesn't have a sparker or it's just broke, all you have to do is turn it to light and then take a lighter, put it up there, it'll automatically light. Your oven, all you have to do is turn it to pilot. You have to push the button in for the pilot to start lighting. It doesn't light automatically. While that's pushed in, you have to go in here, and right back here is where the pilot light is. You have to take a lighter while you're pushing that oven button in back here. It'll take a little bit to light. Once it lights, keep holding on the button for a couple of seconds, and then let it go, and when it stays lit, then you can go ahead and turn the temperature up to what you need. The next is our fridge. Fridges are pretty good size in these units. On the top here is your on and off button. When I deliver them, they will always be on. They'll be cold, ready to go. Now, if your fridge isn't up to temperature, there's a little slider on this back fin. It's a little white slider. If it's too warm, you push that slider up a little bit and it'll make it colder. If it's too cold, you move the slider down a little bit and it'll warm it up a little bit more. The next is the 2 bunks in the back. These are called double bunks. It's supposed to be 2 kids per bunk, so you can actually fit 4 kids back here. The top bunk is rated at 200 pounds, so just make sure you're aware of that. This unit's got a kind of a nice little storage feature here with a couple of drawers. It's got hangers in there, but a lot of people just use it to put food in, because there's not a whole lot of room for food. We'll go to the bathroom next in the very back. Pretty small bathroom, but it gets the job done. In this unit, there's a full tub. Unless you're hooked to full hookup, which is like they got a garden hose that's hooked to your unit, and you're only using the water on board, don't use the shower. You'll deplete your water supply instantly. The next thing is the foot flush toilet. It's got a little foot thing on the bottom here, and all you have to do is put your foot on it, push it down to flush it. If you push it down ever so lightly, it'll fill the bowl with water. So before you go to the bathroom, if you want more water, just push that pedal down a little bit and it'll start filling up. When you're ready to flush, just go ahead and put it down. We order all of our units with skylights in the bathtub, which gives you more headroom. If you're trying to figure out options in a camper, definitely go with the skylight in the bathroom. Our next is just a basic sink outside the bathroom. This is nice, so when somebody's using the bathroom, you can still brush your teeth and stuff. You got a little vanity. It's got storage up here, and then underneath it also has storage. The next is our dinette. The dinette in this unit is pretty nice because it's got full wraparound seating. To turn this into a bed, all you have to do is lift this tabletop up, and it's on these bars just go into these sockets here. You just got to pull these bars out of the socket, and then you'll lay these bars down on the floor, and then this tabletop will sit on these runners, and then you just push all the cushions, you pull them in, and it'll fill that void, and you're good to go. Next thing is our couch. When you come into the unit, it'll have arms like that. Now when you convert it, you want to take that arm and that arm off, and they just pull out. They're just like basic pillows. Kind of throw those to the side. And then what you want to do is you want to lift this up at about a 45-degree angle, the bottom. So you'll bring the bottom up at a 45, and then it'll fall by itself. You got your bed, and that's all you have to do. And then to convert it back, you're going to lift this bottom up again at about a 45, and then push into the window, just like that, and you're good to go. The next thing is our TV. Just a basic TV out at the Ludington State Park, where we take most of our units. You won't get any reception. This unit does have a radio, but it's also a CD player, so you can play CDs if you want. So make sure you bring some CDs with us in case, you know, it's rainy out or stormy or somebody doesn't feel good. The next thing we'll do is the bedroom in the very front. It's got pocket doors on each side to kind of, so you could shut everybody out. Kind of a basic. It's got storage on each side. We have memory foam mattress, which is an aftermarket, which a lot of our customers love. If you lift the bed up, it'll open up and there's storage underneath there. That's where we keep a lot of our stuff. So when you come, you got room for your suitcases and stuff. Now if we shut this door back up, now this TV, it's got a little latch down here. If you open this latch with both those doors shut, the TV will actually spin completely around so you can watch it in the bedroom. That's nice in case somebody's sick or you're going to bed early. Then they can kind of watch TV, or the kids are in there during a storm and while the adults are out here playing cards or whatnot. So basically that's the unit. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's one of our more popular units. All right. Thank you very much.